Oh, was a pretty nice hike. It's getting pretty late though. I should probably find somewhere to set up camp. Luckily, I got my trusty backpack with me, but what's inside? Let's go find out. Okay guys, I found what I would call a pretty bad camping spot because yeah, the trees are very close to each other, so I can't hang up my hammock, but all of that doesn't matter because we're not going camping right now. But I'm here to show you all of the stuff that I take with me on adventures and camping trips. So first off, we have a lot of stuff. This is not all the stuff because different trips and adventures require different stuff. So I don't have water and I don't have food with me. And cooking stuff, for example, because it really depends on the adventure we're going on. If we need to cook food, or we can have pre-cooked food and stuff like that. But anyway, a lot of stuff. What are we gonna carry it in? Well, my first backpack was this. It's an old school backpack with all trash in it and not a lot of stuff for storing. This is fine if you're just starting out and you don't have money for a real backpack. This is what I started out with. Then I upgraded kinda. I borrowed a backpack from Matthias, which was like a military backpack, which was a little bit bigger, and it worked out. But it's still not the greatest. It was fine. Then I got this for Christmas. It's a Osprey Talon 33 liters. It's still a pretty small backpack. I can't have all my stuff in it. I have to hang it and do weird stuff. But it's pretty good if we're just gonna go on a hike for water and snacks. But I wouldn't take it on a more than 1 day trip, to be honest. But it's a pretty good backpack. It got nice back support. And guys, yesterday, I'm so overexposed, aren't I? But anyway, yesterday I went out and I got this bad boy. It's the Airscape, Osprey Airscape Kestrel, I think it's pronounced. 48 liters, so it's a lot bigger than the Talon. But I can't really talk more about it before a quick word from our sponsors. Anyways guys, no sponsors, but this bag is really cheap. It's on the cheaper side. It was 1100 Danish crowns, dollars, and just a lot bigger. It's basically the same. It's the same brand. It's basically the same as this one, as the Talon, but it's just a lot bigger. So now, guys, we got our backpacks. What are we gonna put inside of the backpack? Well, first off, you need to sleep on something. So for that, I have my Ticket to the Moon king size hammock. I will show you what it looks like when it's set up. So this is my first ever hammock. It's holding up pretty good. I chose the king size because I like to have a lot of room, because it's go big or have something too small and sleep like crap. So yeah, it's a pretty good backpack. Also pretty cheap. I think it was around 550 Danish crowns. And yeah, Ticket to the Moon, really nice brand. I like it. And for my hammock, I have an ultralight top from Asavik, which I have only used once, and I didn't set it up properly. And I don't really know how to do it yet, but I'll find out someday. But it's really nice for when it's just raining. And yeah, that's basically That's basically all it is. Because it's ultra light, it's so thin that doesn't really keep wind out that good. Or it keeps the wind out, but it doesn't really keep heat in. So it's still pretty cold under there. You can get some woolen ones, I know, to keep in the heat. But this is pretty nice. It's pretty small and compact, so it doesn't take up a lot of space. Now guys, my most crucial thing. Actually, that's probably the hammock, because without the hammock I can't use this. But it's a mosquito net for the hammock. Also Arcevic, pretty lightweight. It's 430 grams. And you just basically just put it over the hammock, and you put the hammock inside. But for it, also bring 2 pieces of rope, because I need 2 ropes. And for the reason for that is because either the mosquito net is really bad design, or I'm an idiot. I like to think that I'm an idiot, because Arcevic is just nice. So I'm probably just an idiot. But the strings that hold the whole thing up is too short, I think. And that way I only used it like 2 times. One time, 2 times, and both times were too short. So I just got some rope to like set up the whole thing properly. But guys, on every camping trip, adventure, you need safety. Not safety, but you need first aid. Because imagine you walk with your friend and he trips over a stone, breaks a leg. What are you gonna do? Probably nothing with this first aid kit. But if he cuts his finger on a thorn, this is pretty nice. We got all. I haven't opened it yet. It's still brand new. But we got all sorts of stuff. We got tape, we got disinfection pads, we got tweezers for ticks, we got scissors, all the usual stuff that you would have in a Life System camping first aid kit. And I never really understood why, but my flyers and I have went on a lot of adventures. Most of them didn't go so that well. We have slept outside, like in hammock, like one time, but a lot of times in like a little wood cabin thing, which is not a cabin because it's not. But we never had a first aid kit for some reason. I can't believe how we're not dead. But I said there was a tweezer in there for ticks. That's why. I also got the Flood spray, which is basically just a bio mixture that prevents tick bites and ticks all overall, because ticks carry Lyme disease and they're pretty shit. So we don't like to get bitten by those. I think that's all for the first aid. Now to the, I have no idea what to call it, but I got my GoPro with me at all times. I got GoPro, and I got a stack that you probably have seen in some of my videos. I can fold out like this and do cool stuff, because I just like to have that with me in case that we see water or else. I just need to do something cool. Also for that, I got a head mount and I got a chest mount, which I rarely use, but I would probably bring it just to be safe, to be honest. And also, I like to get a drone at some point, which also still fits in the backpack. With all of this stuff, I can still fit a drone case in my backpack, so that's pretty cool. And the most essential thing, we got meat. The old school meat, because when my fires and I are done walking for a day, got this little cup, Buffalo us, ut på tur, aldrig sur, which basically means out on trip, never mad. That sounds a lot better in Danish. Ut på tur, aldrig sur. not how you say it, but you know, also from Arsevik. Because when the day is done and the walk is gone and the deed is done, we need a cup of meat. Now, I don't particularly like to get drunk anytime, but especially not in nature, I think. But when you've been walking 25,000 kilometers, it's just nice to sit down by the campfire that we had never made. Oh, one time we made a campfire, and just say it's good. So guys, that was actually all I had for this video. I never made a video like this because, I don't know, I never had thought about showing you guys all my stuff because, I don't know, but now I did. Overexposed, on bad angle, but now you know what I bring on my trips. So hard, dude. Like and subscribe. See you guys next time.